Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Son Heung-min. That's a fabulous... There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching defences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Sané. Adams. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good-looking ball. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's in on goal. Now it's Son Heung, and now the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Benfica certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Internacional have it back and can go again. He can run onto that. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lamine Yamal just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. Torres. Palmer! Goal! Internacional! And it's Internacional who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Internacional have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Iniesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Guardiola. Timber. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Internacional have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's looking to set free a runner. Palmer. Oh, great play! Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Guardiola. Eto'o with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Internacional really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Sané. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Palmer has found the net here, of course. And it's Iniesta. Played out to the right. Iniesta. Fernando Torres. Messi. Sané quietly revving up. Palmer. And the pass is intercepted. Works it forward. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! That's going to go a long way.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Internacional come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hernandez.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that could well leave a mark. Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. Iniesta. That's good defending, very good defending. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Messi. The less said about that pass, the better. Palmer. So we've reached the hour mark. Throw in. Palmer.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And they've got rid. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Out to the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Internacional have their second corner now.
Número 22. Vão dar os seus lugares.
Pullet calmly anticipates.
Número 23.
Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. No, that was never going to make it. Courtois is there to clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what a pass! Header! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Internacional clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Internacional are sitting... And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Hernandez. And he's managed to get from Bakula! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
So, third corner of the game. Great hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Internacional find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's
just the goalkeeper's... It's Lewandowski! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's... He's got the shot away! They've done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Benfica grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get onto this?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o. Internacional clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Adams. No way through. And here's Eto'o. Oh, not quite. Kimmich. And that will be it. Internacional really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Fernando Torres claiming the man of the... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Iniesta. Fernando Torres. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Neymar. Iniesta fiddles it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Torres. Well, that's a little loose. And it's Iniesta.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Shapes to shoot. Always going over the top.
Guardiola most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's picked out the run. And the ball's a good one here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Aim forwards. Guardiola. Still goalless at the moment. And Hernandez. Iniesta. Neymar. Iniesta. Good read, needed to be. Neymar. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rijkaard. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 30 minutes gone. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Timber. Iniesta. Deftly away. Out of play for a throw. Cruyff. And it's Pirlo. And it's Roberto Carlos. Courtois can claim that. Beckenbauer. Gently done. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckenbauer. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Messi. Guardiola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Hullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. Opts to play. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a good-looking cross. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Now it's Neymar. Look, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out towards the right wing. And now the breakaway. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a cracking ball. Palmer. And Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Torres. That's a good ball out wide. Timber. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Torres. He's onside. Lovely ball. Yamal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And the ball's gone astray. Oh, what a great hit! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Internacional do have a chance to counter here. Neymar. Palmer. Iniesta. Now it's Torres.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Neymar. That's an excellent interception. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Decent hit! Adams.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitution.
Internacional choosing to make the first change. And so we have the first set piece of the game. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Iniesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Internacional are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Short changes him with that pass. Gavi. And it's Iniesta. Maldini kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is a little undercooked. Rudiger cuts it out. Guardiola. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gavi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Hernandez. And the pass is intercepted. That is a great ball. Timber. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And it's Guardiola. Done delicately. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without complication. Gavi. For Iniesta. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, that was close. Now it's Cruyff. Guardiola. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That is good alertness.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he's had it nicked away. Adams gets over and intercepts. Hernandez. Now it's Neymar. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Iniesta. Timber. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the river provides a beautiful backdrop to this hugely impressive arena filled with 50,000 fans or more from Internacional. And you have to love their noise, their colour, their choreography. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Torres. That is good alertness. And it's Ribery. Alvarez. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
He has found the way. Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Iniesta. Yamal looking to run onto it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Timber. Oh, look at this. And the shot! Goal! Internacional! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa. Timber. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Davis. Cruzeiro applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Nice physical challenge. Ribery really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Couldn't squeeze it through, and it's Iniesta. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Danny Vivian. Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckham. Alvarez. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got rid. Guardiola. Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. Iniesta. Brilliantly cut out. Beckham. Ribery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal gets a foot in here. Palmer. Hernandez. Neymar. nicely intercepted. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
Lamine Yamal really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Heads it! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Internacional clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Internacional are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Can he put it away? And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Yamal. Now it's Torres. Looking for the runner. Iniesta. Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Internacional in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Defending was strong and firm. Upamecano. Alvarez. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now the ball's gone astray. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's had a shot! And it's in!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's cut it out. Hits one! And another try! They've scored! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Koundé. That's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Foot in. Fernando Torres. For Palmer. Guardiola. Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Palmer. Well-timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Oh no, this does not look good. Now there's a fun. Can he finish?
Cruzeiro showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He could be in shapes to shoot! No mistake! Cruzeiro are back on level terms.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
Cruzeiro surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Substituição no time do Internacional. Camisa 5, camisa 8.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for the run. He's through here.
Camisa 24, camisa 4.
Guardiola.
Camisa 22.
Yamal.
Camisa 23.
Lewandowski.
Camisa 21. Substituição.
Guardiola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi. Now that's well seen too. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Timber. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. It's Kimmich. He's in a good position here. Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Internacional proudly puff out their chests in victory.